Hello friends, my name is Tawfiq and you're watching my channel Graphics Den. So in this video of CorelDRAW, we are going to see a tool called as the mesh tool, which can be used to apply multiple shades of color to a single object. So let us begin. So for example, I will draw a rectangle shape, and as we already know, by clicking on any of the color we can apply a single color, or maybe if we want multiple color, then we can use the fountain fill option or the interactive fill option, which is right over here. Interactive fill color, we can apply multiple colors to any selected objects. So what is the mesh tool? So if we select mesh tool, we will get these columns and rows. As we can see, presently there are 2 columns and 2 rows. So if I increase the number of rows and columns, let's say I will increase it to 7 and 7 columns, so maybe 5 columns, so it will look something like this. So if I want to color only the points, these are basically the points, anchor points, you can call them anchor points. So let's say instead of choosing any particular area, like if I use the interactive fill color, I can choose only certain portions of the object. But in this case, if I click on any of the anchor points, let's say for example this one, and if I click on any of the color, then that color will be applied, but it won't be a solid color. It is more like a outer glow. It is not a solid thing. Like for example, if I click over here and apply white color, so it will like a glow. It is not a solid color basically. So it will look something like this. So you will wonder what is the use of this or how it will be useful. So basically, let's say if you want to create some realistic looking shapes, then we can use this particular option. In fashion designing or in any other designs, we can use this. So this is basically how it can be done. If let's say if I want to select multiple objects, we have couple of interesting options over here. Like if you want to select regularly, which is in rectangular shape, then we can simply select this option, rectangular. So we can select in rectangular shape, so we can select multiple points or anchor points at the same time, and you can simply apply those color. As you can see, these are like blurry color options, they are not solid. So like this you can apply. And there is a second option called as freehand. So like freehand selection, we can select random anchor points and apply whatever color we want, like this. So let's say if I want to color these 3 and let's say this one, then you can simply select those options or points and we can simply click on the color, so that color will be applied. So it will look something like this. I know this right now it is looking messier, but how can we use it efficiently? For that, what we will do is we will try to draw something. So let us try and draw an apple, for example. So we will draw a basic apple shape maybe. So what I'll do is, to draw apple, I will draw a couple of circles. To draw a perfect circle, press and hold the control key, so a perfect circle will be drawn. Then I'm going to copy this, maybe like this. I have copied. Now I'm going to select them both and I'm using the weld option. So these are now combined, and I'm going to just what I'll do is I will make this a bit softer. So I will going to select this and I will press this option, so it will become a little bit softer. Again I will do same thing over here. Again this will become softer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this point a bit closer. I will do same thing with over here, and this point a bit downward, and I'm going to select, maybe I will take this a bit closer like this. Now little bit more. Hopefully this will look like an apple, and I'm going to select these 3 points by using the shape tool, and I'm pressing and holding the control key, and I will stretch this. So this is looking like, somewhat looking like an apple, hopefully. So let us say if you want to color this, so let's say if I color this with red color. So this is basically a 2D object, nothing special in it. I will smoothen this object a little bit, or looks good, pretty good actually. Or maybe I will bring this down a little bit more, maybe. Okay, so this is looking pretty much like a simple shape and with a simple 2D color. So let's say if you want to add some depth, or let me rather click on this and bring it a little bit upwards like this. This is looking more like an apple now. So let's see if I want to add some depth in colors or some shades, different shades of color in this particular shape. So using the mesh tool now, the apple color is already red, so it might be difficult for you to differentiate between the columns and rows of the mesh tool. That's why I have shown you earlier. So what I'll do is I'll make a copy of this one first, so we can compare it later on how it will look. So I will use the mesh tool now. Now as you can see, we already have a couple of rows and columns, but because the color is similar, it's very difficult to see, but we will only concentrate on these points. So there are two ways to add rows and columns. You can simply double click on the side, so it will add, as you can see, it has added columns, and you can simply double click over here also, so it will again add rows. So I'm going to use this property bar to add. As you can see, I have added like this. I know it is difficult to see the red lines because the apple color is also red. I'm again going to add some rows, so you can tell by the points that we are adding points. So let's say if I want to make this portion over here a bit darker, I will add some more columns like this. So let's see if I want to add some shade to this color, so I will simply use the freehand tool and I will select. And remember one thing, you can also edit individual points as per your liking or as per your requirement, not an issue. Like this, whatever you want, you can simply click and change the points as per your requirement. So presently what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this particular area over here like this area, and I'm going to choose this color portion, and I'm going to only make a darker shade like this. As you can see, I have selected a darker shade, so that it is looking a bit more realistic. I'm not saying that it is looking great, but at least we have added some depth to it. So what I'll do is I'll make the other end, the right side, a bit lighter maybe. So I will select this portion like this. I'm going to select this portion. Yes, I have selected, and I'm using the lighter shade of this color so that it will look something like this. So as you can clearly see, this is the old apple that we had taken. So at least this particular object that we added mesh tool, or we used mesh tool onto, it is looking a shape with more depth in color or more shades. You can simply add some more colors if you want. Let's say if I want to select these particular points and I can make them even darker like this, maybe a little bit less, so it will look something like this. Maybe I will add to this point as well. I'm going to select this and I'm going to make it darker, and you can simply see in real time how it is looking, and you can change accordingly. So I can already see a big difference. I will select these options, maybe these points, and like this I'm going to select these options and I'm going to make them light like this. So as you can see, this particular shape is looking more realistic as compared with this. I'm not saying it is looking great, but as you can see, this is looking a more realistic as compared with this tool. This is basic 2D color with a single shade, and this is using the mesh tool we have added some different shades of color. So this is how it works. You can always make it more interesting, make it more real, but you have to keep on working on it. And I have only I tried creating an apple. You can try some different things as well, but this is the method you can use. This is basically the method of using the mesh tool. It can be very useful, especially while designing croquis in fashion designing. You can apply it on the skin. Maybe if you want different skin tone on the croquis or designs, or maybe if you are designing cars and different, like maybe flower pots or something like that, you can try and add different shades of color so that it will look more realistic. So what I'll do is I will try and create some basic leaves, maybe like this. So this is basically a leaf shape that I'm trying to create using the Smart Fill tool. I will create this one and I will choose green color. I'm not trying to be, create a realistic looking leaf over here. So this is basically one leaf over here, and I'm going to create maybe another leaf, and I will choose a different shade of green, maybe a little darker. Yes, this looks pretty good, and I'm going to place it below, control page down, so it will go below this, and I'm going to change the size of that particular leaf. So this is how it will look. It looks pretty good to me. You can tell me if it is looking good or not. So this is basically, you may say this looks like a tomato, but nonetheless it is looking a bit realistic. So I suggest you do give it a try and use different shades, use different fruits, maybe you will have fun definitely. So this was mesh tool in CorelDRAW. I hope you like the video, and if you do like the video, give me a thumbs up and comment me if you want to ask me anything. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please consider subscribing my channel. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye and see you again.